Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about dream interpretations. I told people if they want me to decipher their dream for them, just put it under this video and you can let me know what the dream was about, and I can go from there and give you what your dream possibly means to you. Now, the one person that I'm going to be doing today, she is a subscriber of mine. Her name is cathysmith6956 or 6959, one of those, excuse me. So, Kathy, your dream, when we see a house in a dream or a tree, the tree is the physical, a house is the compartments of your mind. We all have different parts of our brain we access information from. And when we dream of a house from the outside looking in, you stated in the dream that you were standing on the ground, but you weren't touching it. When you're looking at a house and you're not standing on the ground, there's two things that stand out to me about that specifically. Your house, like I said, is the compartments of your mind. And when you're outside looking in, that's a form of feeling disassociated from something in your home. You could feel not appreciated. You could feel you're going through the motions in life. Something in your life is going on that is making you so upset or disrupting in your life. And it could be something small, and it's turned into something big emotionally. So when you disassociate that from yourself, you're outside looking in, right? You feel you need to step out of this situation and look at it from another perspective as well. That's another interpretation of it. Now, when you say you're standing on the ground but your feet aren't touching, that just means I take that two ways. It means you're ungrounded. You're not touching the ground with your feet, which means you're not grounded to the earth. Your thoughts are all the way up. So that also tells me you have racing thoughts, racing emotions sometimes. You're an overthinker. And I don't mean that in a bad way. So if I say that, don't take that as a disrespect to you. That also means that you think a lot with your mind, but you speak less with your mouth. And you observe a lot of things, but a lot of things that bother you, you rarely speak up about, or it's a form of, how do you say it? How do you approach it? And being ungrounded and more or less not touching the ground, your thoughts are racing. You don't know how to ground your energy, and you don't know how to approach the situation. That's why you've disassociated from it, and you're looking from the outside in, and you're just like watching all the motions. It's like waking up and just going through the motions of life, and you feel some sort of, I think a lot of people are, you ever notice a lot of people are looking more to the sky and the trees and saying, wow, I've never noticed the color so vibrant of a tree, or the sky so blue, it almost looks picturesque. That's because we are so connected to sources of phones, computers, laptops. That's just how it's turned out to be everyday life. A lot of people have to do the work from those kinds of things. So we become detached from the physical world in that way. So we also become emotionally disassociated with ourselves and communication with others. So you have to think of it that way, Kathy. My recommendation is, if you're feeling that way and you're triggered that way, start journaling how you feel. Start holding space for yourself, having boundaries for yourself. When you think more with your mind and speak less with your mouth, that's technically not a bad thing. That's also a passive trait too. So if someone's, in disregard to certain situations, you're not passive all the time. So I want you to think about that in the dream interpretation I just did for you, and then get back at me and let me know what stood out to you about how I discussed this with you. Anybody wants me to decipher their dream, please place your dream experience under this video, And I will be picking like one person a week, a couple people a week probably, because these videos aren't that long. It doesn't take much of my time for you. So I definitely can do that for you, because a lot of people are confused when they wake up and they don't understand what's going on and what's happening and what did they just dream about. My next dream interpretation is going to be on the concept of cheating. So you want to get to know what that one means. So watch out tomorrow. We'll definitely be doing that dream interpretation tomorrow, guys, okay? All right, everybody. Stay safe and watch your six. Happy Halloween, by the way.